YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Xerxes coming back at you with what'll probably be the final build update for the 3.23 Frostblades Trickster. In the last build, I believe we were just over 80 million DPS, around 82 million. Now we are at 150 million DPS, which is just fucking absolutely bonkers. It's the most DPS I've ever had on a character by far. So I want to go over some of the changes that I've made since the last video, kind of show you guys a path that you can take to upgrade some of your gear, and then I will show you how I have been farming. As you can see here, I do have a headhunter. I'm using that for the abyss strat that I'm going running right now, and I will show you guys kind of how to do that too. I'm sure most of you probably know that the league mechanic is cracked with abyss, so if you don't though, I'll go over everything with you. We'll run a map and I can show you how wild the juice is. Okay, so what did I change since the last one? So I guess we'll just start off and we'll go piece by piece. Okay, so I did tempering orb my claw. Not really necessary. It was like a 1% damage increase, but they're cheap. They were like 80C a piece or something. So I hit this on the first one and was like, you know what, that's good for me. And then I did end up getting a bottled faith, which ties into my weapon. So I had crit crafted on here before. I got a bottled faith, changed the crafted crit to double damage when focused. This is a little bit more reliant on your flask being up. So if you would rather have just 100% uptime, you can just keep that. But this double damage while focused is a huge damage increase. So I just have this set to use when you hit a rare or unique enemy, which is, when you're going to be needing the crit anyway. So that's what I did. But like I said, if you don't want to do that, you can stick with a crit crafted on your claw. So I changed that. The heat shiver is still the same. I did get a new yoke that had some more resistances, and I catalysted it with the resistance ones because I switched some stuff around, and I really was tight on my resistances, so I had to get as much as I could where I could. I did switch the shield as well. I basically just I don't remember what exactly I changed on here. I think I had chaos res on here before, and I got some chaos res somewhere else. Oh, I got it on my cluster jewel, I believe. So I was able to drop the chaos res and recraft this with double damage while focused. So we have 30% chance to deal double damage while focused while here. And then just inherently on all of our nodes from our lethal pride, we have actually 5 of these double damage nodes, so it's 25 plus 30. So when we're focused, we have a 55% chance to deal double damage, which is just fucking bonkers. So that's what I did with these two. One divine. Okay, we'll sell this while we're recording this video. I'll take a free divine. I was trying to hit some 2120 vol smites. They're worth like 25 divs, so didn't hit them though, but I did hit some 2020 vol smites, so those are about a divine a piece. So we'll sell it to this guy real quick, and then we'll put D&D on so we don't have any more sales going on in the video. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There we go. Boom. Thank you, sir. D&D. Nope. That's not what I want. / D&D. There we go. Boom. D&D's on. All right, cool. So where was I at? The shield, the yoke, like I said, with the resistances. Okay. And then I changed my boots as well. These I just crafted on increased damage with non-vol skills during soul gain prevention. This was the only thing that gave me any damage that I could find on here, but basically we have Vol Ancestral War Chief, so whenever you see like a tough monster or something that's just like super juiced from the league mechanic, just drop your Vol Ancestral War Chief down, and this gives you 60% increased damage with Frostblades for 9 seconds basically, because this is I believe it says that the soul gain prevention is 9 seconds, so you have 9 seconds of 60% increased damage when you drop your ancestor, or your war chief, excuse me. The gloves I did recraft as well. These you can just use Eldritch. Once you get your suffixes, like for me, I got T1 attack speed and T1 res, so I'm like, okay, my suffixes are good. You can use Eldritch Annuls, yes, to basically get rid of suffixes. And then I think I did prefixes can't be changed, reforge cold, because I was trying to hit like tier 1 cold damage. I hit T4, but it also came with T2 life and an open prefix, and I was like, you know what, fuck that, I'm not going to spend any more money on it. And then I just crafted damage during any flask effect. So I think that covers all of the changes that I've made to the gear as far as what I'm wearing. On the tree, I did. I was trying like hell to craft a cluster jewel like this one, and I don't want to tell you how many divines I spent just rolling in harvest juice trying to find something. And so finally, I had a decent. I had like 80 divines, and I was like, you know what? I rolled one that had 35 effect, 3% increased attack speed, and I believe it had 3% increased damage on it. And then there was one other mod that was kind of dead. I can't remember what it was. But I was like, you know what? I got a 75% chance here to fracture at least something decent. So I bought a fracturing orb and I hit the one that I was going for. I would not recommend doing that. It was a stupid decision, but it ended up paying off this time. So I ended up getting myself a pretty fucking Gucci cluster jewel here. And then I bought another cluster jewel with ancestral guidance and ancestral echo. I've been corrupting these, trying to hit corrupted blood because it's kind of the only place that you have wiggle room in order to get a corrupted blood corruption. You know, you can try and get one on a lethal pride maybe, but you know, you obviously don't want to risk losing a Watcher's Eye. You don't want to risk losing your Forbidden Flame and Forbidden Flesh. So it's like, I don't know where else you can go besides here to get corrupted blood immunity. You know, we have it on a flask, but it is just a huge QOL just to have it automatically. You know, you don't have to worry about it. So that's what I've been doing. It's very tough, but you know, hopefully I'll hit one of them soon. So I did change that. I got these two cluster jewels here, Ancestral Guidance, Ancestral Echo. They just give you increased effect of your buffs by your totems. And then if you've placed a totem, you get increased attack speed. So I did level up a few more times. So as you can see, I am level 99 right now. And this is where I put some of those points. I did with my last point that I just got, the best 1 point that I could take that I found was just increased elemental damage with attack skills. So I put it there. I might try and mess around with the tree a little bit, see if there's any other combos of damage that I can get that's better where I'm at. But 150 mil DPS, I'm pretty happy with that. And that's the 150 mil is assuming that I'm wearing my Darkness Enthroned with the Murderous Eye jewels that I have. This I'm doing just for the mapping strategy. It drops down to about 125 mil with Headhunter on, I believe, which is still definitely nothing to laugh at. So that's what I've done as far as changes on the character. Now I'll show you what I've been doing to make money. So this is like my map setup tab. Basically, I'm running T16 Jungle Valleys. You roll all of these to have 6 mods, and one of the mods you want to have monsters fire additional projectiles. Basically, why you want that is because we're going to be running abysses in our maps, and they have spires that'll spawn that will shoot out just a metric fuck ton of rare enemies, and it scales with projectiles. So basically, the more projectiles you get, the more rare enemies you get, and then the more loot you get. So I'll go over, these are the maps. You know, basically I'll include I'll try and find the regex that I use. Basically, it's just a little search that you can put down here in your search bar, and any maps that have +2 proj and no like mods that we don't want to run, you know, like we don't want to run no regen or reflect LE, stuff like that. I'll put the one that I use in the comment section, or in the description, excuse me, so you guys can check that out and just copy it in there. And then you just basically quality your maps, you alch them, and then you just chaos spam them until the regex pops up with like they're highlighted, and then you know that that's a good map for you to run. Okay, and so that's how we do the maps. The compasses that you're using, you go on to PoE stack and go to the TFT compass tool. It saves you a shit ton of time. Just type in what you're looking for and how many you want, and then it'll automatically load up a whisper and you can just send it to them. It is an expensive strat. I'm just telling you guys right now. I think I spent about the last time I did a string of 20 maps, and I think it cost me like 18 divines. But you're going to get that back for sure. Like with the amount of scarabs that you get, and like, just raw divines from juicing it, you're going to make money like hand over foot. Like you can see, I have 62 divines here with 5,000 chaos and another 1,400 chaos here. So, and I've been spending money. I just spent a shit ton of money trying to recraft this chest. Oh, I did recraft this too. what did I do with this? Same thing as I did with the gloves. I got my suffixes and then Eldritch annulled off a prefix, and then basically just like Eldritch annulled all of them off, crafted life on because I wanted to block life, and then slammed and hit the 343% increased evasion, or 343 flat evasion, and then slammed again and hit T4 evasion. And then I just removed the life craft and did the fizz as fire. So that's how I crafted this chest, if anyone is worried. Get your suffixes in order, and then make sure that your here they're the same, but when I crafted it, you want your I believe it's your X arc to be higher, and then you can annul off a prefix, and then you can annul off all your prefixes and go from there. So anyway, so like I said, the compasses we're using, Abyss. You're using Mirror of Delirium, Beyond, and Magic Pack Size. And then for our sextants, we're running Gilded Reliquary Scarabs. This is how we want to farm more unique items. When you get the purple juice, it's going to give you like, I think it's rarity. And so you just get a shit ton of uniques, and then obviously you want the rarity to be as high as possible. That's how you get, how I got this Headhunter actually is I dropped a Mage Blood in one of my maps. I was just clearing the map and walked by and saw that and almost pooped my pants. And then, so I had that for a while, kept it in my inventory. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it. And then finally I saw a couple of my guild mates that were running this strategy, and I was like, well, I guess it's time to buy a Headhunter. So that's what I did. Headhunter is fucking so much fun, by the way. If you guys have never played with one, I would highly recommend it. It's like the most fun. This league is the most fun league that I've ever played, but the Headhunter makes it even more fun. So so we're running Gilded Reliquary. I'm just running Elder just to get a little bit more monsters in my map. You can do Cartography, you can do Harbinger. This is the flex Scarab. You can kind of switch it up to whatever your play style is. But I've been running these because I had a bunch of these in my stash. But this one you're obviously going to want to run Gilded Abyss and Gilded Divination. If you're Giga wealthy, you can run Winged, and it's just going to be even more juice. For me, so far, I've been having plenty of luck just doing Gilded. So I'll show you how I set this up, right? And then we'll go on a map and see if I can get some decent juice in the Wildwood. So basically what you do, put your sextants in, not sextants, those are scarabs. Put your map in. Now you put your sextants on. Okay, so basically I always just start top and then go left, bottom, right to make sure that I don't double over anything, because these are expensive sextants, so you don't want to be wasting them. Okay, so we got all our sextants on. We have our map in the device. And then what you're going to do is click on Abyss, right? So you want to, and that's why I'll show you my my atlas here. So basically what we're running here is a Wandering Path strategy. So we get increased effect of all of these small nodes that we have here. So like, this is why it's very important to make sure that you don't run bad maps like avoid elemental ailments, or players have reduced effect of non-curse auras, like, because it's normally 60 on the map, right? But it's going to go up to like 95. So it's going to like your evasion is going to have 95% less effectiveness. So it's like, or your grace and hatred and all those. So you definitely don't want to run those. That's why it's important to make sure that you run maps that are actually runnable for you. Even with Headhunter, some of those are bad. Okay, so Abyss here. I'll just go over this one more time if you guys want to see it. Take a screenshot of it, pause the video, whatever you want to do. This is the tree that I'm running. Okay, and now we will go in here and see if we can get some juice. If we get, I've had some where I had a loot explosion last night. I think it was like 14 divines dropped from one single monster, which is crazy. What we will do is we'll run this map. You guys can see the loot, and then I'm not going to bore you with me picking up all the loot. I'll just end the video there, but see if we get lucky and get some juice in here. Okay, I see some yellow. Yo, what is up, guys? All right, so in the first video I didn't get a whole lot of juice, and so I wanted to come and re-record a video once I found some wisps. As you can see, we have almost 4K blue and 3,200 yellow. So this is gonna get kind of nutty. I'm gonna have to focus up here because these monsters are gonna be tanky, but hopefully we will get some big explosions of loot here. So let's go. Starting off right with the Forge. So basically, what we're doing here is we're to spawn the Eater influence, which we just did. And then we're going to go back and kind of just retrace our steps here for a second and see if we have any Eater altars. Not seeing any. So now there's one there. So we're keeping an eye out here for anything that says increased quantity. And obviously if we can get a divine altar, we're obviously going to take that too. So this one is reduced defenses per frenzy charge, and with how much juice is in this map, I don't want to take that one and risk dying, so I'm not going to take it. But that is another good one. It's just really hard because of how many frenzy charges we have. We end up having like so much less defenses. It's just not worth it, especially with how much juice is in this map. I want to try and get as much as I can out of it. I am going to turn the loot off too, just because I have a feeling that there's going to be some cracked explosions in here, and it makes it kind of hard to see sometimes. So far, no tinks, but they're coming. They're coming. I can feel it. We haven't even gotten to the abysses yet. Yeah, some of these blue and yellow can make these monsters just giga tanky. Where's the tank? Where's the tank? Give it to me. Okay, not hit that abyss yet. There's a tink. Little Valdo's puzzle box action. Give me another one. No tink yet. I think we should be coming up on where the map. Oh, wait, okay, there's another altar right there. I mean, look how fucking nutty this is, dude. It's just so much loot. Okay, let's see what this one is. Scarabs. We might get a scarab explosion here. We'll put that on. Fuck. This is what you don't want to happen. Sometimes this will happen even with Headhunter. You're just gonna get hit by some shit. But what you got to try and do now is go back and get some Headhunter buffs so you don't insta die. Oh, and you definitely don't want to do that either. Waste the fucking portal. Learn from my mistakes, guys. Don't fight monsters by your portal. I was just trying to get my Headhunter buff, dude. Follow me over here. There we go. Thank you. Alright, so now we're just keeping an eye out for any monsters that we can kill on the way back to get some frenzy charges. Maybe get some Headhunter buffs. Jesus. Fucking Mana Siphoner, dude. Mana Siphoner can kiss my ass. Okay, we gotta be careful here. Let's see if we can go back and... I'm gonna drop a portal right here too. Okay. See if we can get maybe a rare out of here. Okay. Oh, I'm not wearing my... You know what's funny? I was wondering for a second. Why my Headhunter buffs weren't showing up, and it's because I'm not fucking wearing it. So this goes to show you that you can do this strat even without a Headhunter. But I probably should go back and put it on. Fucking rookie mistake, man. So FB character. Yeah. So I was doing all that with the Darkness and Throne, which is probably why I died in that situation. Obviously, you want to be doing it with a Headhunter. I went and did a boss earlier and put my Darkness and Throne on, and I forgot to take it off. So that whole first part of the map was without Headhunter buffs at all. which I guess just goes to show you how strong this fucking build is. So let's see now. Hopefully we don't rip this map because we did make it kind of juicy. So let's just see if we can. Usually once you get a couple of buffs, then you're Gucci, but it just takes a second to get there. Okay, so now with this strat, you're basically looking at the green little arrow on, or not green arrow, but green circle on the map. And once that thing goes away, you want to stop attacking for a second. There we go. Okay, stop attacking. See if it spawns a spire. It did. Get the spire down to like half health. And then it'll spawn a couple more. Mana Siphoner, fuck off. And there's another Tink. Okay. So, like I said, this map was going to be sick. Where's our other... I know we have another Abyss in here somewhere. One Divine. I don't have many portals left, buddy. I'm not gonna... Was that the only Abyss that we had in this map? That can't be right. Oh, there's another rare right there. Let's kill that guy. I could have swore we had... This will happen every once in a while, too. I don't know. Maybe I accidentally ran over an Abyss or something. But you're supposed to have 3, I think. But sometimes the game just doesn't want to give you 3. I don't really know what's going on there. So we'll go into the Sacred Grove. I've actually gotten quite a bit of like decent drops out of... Oh! Okay, so yeah, go to the Sacred Grove, guys. Especially when you have as much blue juice as I have in here. You're definitely going to want to kill as many monsters as you possibly can. Oh, get off me. Blat out. Give me the juice. Hey, 1 chaos is 1 chaos. We got to go back for that. Okay, I'm looking... ideally, I want purple so I can reroll some of my scarabs, but... Oh, shit! Man, some of these dudes are just tanky boys. Oh, I didn't have my fucking precision on either, man. I'm losing it, man. The juice. I'm not gonna loot the whole map after this, guys. I'll cut the video after we kill everything. Oh, we got fucking whatever that thing's called, Soul Eater. Soul Eater is just wild. 17 monsters remain. Let's just cruise around real quick, see if we see anything else. Nah. You know what? We're going to cut the video there. I think this was a pretty decent demonstration of, well, first of all, what the build's capable of without even using a headhunter. I wouldn't recommend doing it. You're going to die a lot if you don't have a headhunter, but, you know, that's what I actually did for the first, like, maybe 30 or 40 maps, and then I dropped a mage blood, but I wasn't really worried about XP, so I just ran a shit ton of these maps and was dying, but was getting a ton of loot on the way. So you can do it, but I would recommend Headhunter for sure. Okay, so as you guys can see, we got a Valdo's puzzle box, we got a Voidborn Reliquary Key, we got a Divine Orb, and I haven't looted anything else in the map. Okay, so I just kind of picked those up along the way. So this map paid for itself and then some. So I'll leave the video there. Let me know if you guys give it a shot, try it out. I don't think you're going to regret it. This is the most fun I've had in any league. So give it a shot. Leave a comment down below. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.